did indeed take out that dragon. That puts us with Tarek in the mid to pre-made takedown, but Misfortune is coming to back him up. As I say that, she might be going northward instead. She has a Manamune. Manamune? There we go. That's already set up, and we've put down some sites of ward now in the brush on that top river section.
Let's see. Not too much going on. We've got, looks like Blackie will probably, there's the Ducky is Misfortune that you were talking about. It looks like they're going to push this tower down.
They're definitely going to try. Kennan's in a very strong position right now with his Sorcerer Shrews, so he's dealing a lot of damage, all the AoE. The better Fortune up here, of course, can clear those creep waves with her cannon shots, but it looks like she's going to cycle back down south. No, she does not know where she wants to go right now, but now she's coming a bit more south, but I do see an eyeball there, a clairvoyance. So somebody on your team is making great use of those clairvoyances.
Uh-oh. It looks like they're going after pre-made. And they might get them. That'll be close. Uh-oh, there's an arrow.
Well, an Ash arrow to the face will definitely
stop
their chances a little bit. But it does look like now a 3 mid against Tarek and Misfortune. Misfortune's ult going off, not doing as much damage as she needed it to. And Shen should be able to pick this up, no problem, especially with that red buff.
Between the red buff and Clint using his ghost, there was no way it was going to escape that. And it does not look like Ducky's in a very good mood. He seems to be wanting to yell at the other team.
Well, when you go down that spectacularly, it could definitely be a little bit hurtful. So we have 3 wards up here for Team Blue, each in 2 up in the brush in the northern river section, 1 in that bottom river section. Still about 3 minutes left on each of them. Clint has now cycled south. Scion is in the bush down there, level 9. Looks like he has a Medjai's already set up with another amplifying tome to boot, but still only sitting on boots of speed. Whereas Ash actually does not even have a pair of boots.
Nope. She's going straight for that Infinity Edge, which will increase her attack hugely because of her passive to be able to basically make her crit chance 100 for her first attack. It can hurt.
Oh, it definitely can.
Badly.
Especially in long roaming matches. It gives her a big advantage.
It looks like he's going to be using his slows to keep himself alive, which may work and may not.
Well, it's a smart thing to rely on, and of course he does have that ghost. What is his other summoner ability?
His other summoner ability is
Flash. So there you go. That's a very mobile setup. So she's trying to justify using that to go away AFK message. Using that in lieu of the boots, saving that money and trying to rush that Infinity Edge. At least that's how I see her trying to play this.
Yeah, our Nasus has a Aegis of the Legion. That's going to help the whole team during fights. So, and it even helps the minions. So, you know, always a nice thing to have.
So it looks like Nasus is going very tank build, very defensive oriented.
Yes, a lot of the times they will, because he can initiate and activate his ultimate, which does best when you're in the middle of the enemy team, because I haven't played Nasus, but it gives them, I think, attack damage and attack speed based on the enemy's health. So the closer you are to them, the more attack speed and health or damage you can get, and health too. So you need to be able to get up close and personal.
So have you been hit by this AFK message? I've actually been hit by about 3 times.
Yeah, I've been hit by it once.
Well, clearly you're better than me at this. But all right, so
yeah.
We are now sitting at a 5-2 lead for Team Purple. After that last team fight, they really came away nice and clean. We got some jungling going on, at least on this edge. We got Misfortune and Kennen beaten up on the blue buff. And all we can see right now is that Nasus up top. So where are the rest of Team Purple hiding?
Nasus. Do what?
I was going to say, where's the rest of your team hiding?
Well, it's when you were saying they were doing a bit of jungling, Blazing Toaster and Clint Leetwood were also clearing out the jungle on our side of the map, so.
Yeah,
and
clearly.
looks like pre-made is coming either mid or going top to help out.
I got Fortune and Tarek coming mid to chase off Blazing Toaster. They might be able to pick up a Clint Leetwood, but if they time their stuns right, does not look like they're interested. But Fortune now has both buffs in the mid with her going for, I guess, Merc Treads with a Boots of Speed and Null Magic Mantle already in place.
Let's see. Pre-made's coming from the south. You better hope he doesn't run into him.
We have Fortune and Tarek actually coming down south to meet them. Is that Dragon up? The Dragon is up.
Yes, it is.
Looks like Ducky and Light Striker are interested in taking it out. Fortune is doing a lot of damage at this point, however, but her red buff is now done and complete. They are running away, however, because we do not see any of you guys on the map. So where are you right now?
Well, they're actually coming because we had a ward there, so I was sitting there watching that the whole time. They were just converging upon them. And I guess they decided it wasn't safe, so they...
Yeah, I see Shen and
away.
Pre-Made now here. It could be a 3v3 fight, as there goes the ult from Leetwood. Ducky's in a lot of trouble. He goes down.
There's Ducky Don.
No problem. Now it's going to come down to Tarek, who's probably not going to... Well, yeah, I guess he'll get away with this using his... I was going to say Ghost Blade, but clearly he doesn't have a Ghost Blade.
No. He used his haste ability.
Gotcha. What's going on up top?
It looks like, I don't know, the Nasus has been up. Stun Nasus. But this Nasus is starting to get to the point where True Knight just can't wear him down quite as easy as he used to. So, and that little skirmish, the Nasus actually came out better. So
yeah, he was definitely the clear
really
victor in that scenario. Well, we have the Aegis of the Legion, the Null Magic Mantle, and now a Sapphire Crystal to go with that Dorn's Shield. He's pretty decently buffed at this point. Can I see his health value? No, I can't see his health value from that, but he's sitting at 2,200 hit points.
Curses.
Shen is about the same.
Yeah, the nice thing about the Aegis of the Legion is it buffs minions. The thing will even buff Heimer's turrets. I mean, it's really nice to have. And is there someone up here along with True Knight, or is he just being aggressive for the sake of it?
No, my entire team's down south taking out your Ashe, as it looks like Pre-Made and Blazing Toaster just could not come to their rescue close enough. I do think that was the Misfortune's entire gambit used to take her down, though, just before we could get to that tower. But now it looks like they're going to try again on this dragon, but you guys can obviously see that.
Looks like the Scion's looking for that blue buff, which isn't there.
Nope, it's definitely not there. We did put up another ward though in those bushes, so anytime you guys come around to that blue buff, we will easily be able to see that. And now I'm level 2, thank you to another dragon kill.
Nice. I haven't even gotten the experience yet, so I'm doing great.
That was a running joke I did with another commentator of game replays with Grey Knight. We saw who had the more experience at the end of the game, because clearly they won.
Yeah.
But yeah, this True Knight and Nasus is definitely going head to head. We do have Giant's Belt now on that Kennen, so he's sitting at 2,300 hit points. But that's all he has with 2 extra elixirs. Sorry, not elixirs, potions. But I do believe he will be going for a magic penetration tank build. But I mean, health stacking is something that a lot of LoL players have been seen doing of late.
Yeah, the problem is that there's so much CC and stuff now in this current meta game that you have to build heavy in order to survive anyway. And the Nasus is getting away.
No, of course he's not getting away. Now Ducky, however, will also not get away, especially against a Shen. But we do have Tarek coming in here, going to get that stun off. And now Duck's just trying to kite him down. Indeed, Tarek saving the day, as he's getting off that CC right there. And that was a big pickup for Team Blue here, as they're going to take this tower. Yeah.
And Leetwood was coming to help, but he just didn't make it in time.
Well, you could have shot a giant arrow, right?
Yeah. Looks like Morgana was going to go get the blue buff, but realized that the Scion was coming.
Yeah, she actually interrupted Scion on that blue buff, but we do have that ward in the bushes, so we are able to see her coming. Tarek and Misfortune are right above your tower, right at those Wraith creeps. Actually, Misfortune has now run away to join up with Kennen. Looks like they're going to hit their own blue buff, as Scion tries once again for not... They're your blue buff, so he's just... I don't know where he's going, he's just running away. I guess he wants the creep kills.
Get some of these creep kills.
Yeah, so, you know, decent game so far. 24 minutes in, we're just coming up on the concede range, because it is a 25-minute concede here in League of Legends, and it is 5-6 with all three tier 2 towers down for the League of Legends purple team, as the blue team still has all three of theirs up.
Yeah. Though the blue team turrets have taken some damage, it wasn't all that much compared.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they've realized they're coming after
I see
them.
another clairvoyance. Yep.
Yep.
It is clairvoyance, right?
It's Nasus's clairvoyance. He's been using it to just kind of scout. They've actually got a lot of scouting between his clairvoyance and Leetwood's hawkshot.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to group up there for safety in numbers.
Well, we do have Misfortune there. She was going to try to steal that golem, but
got it. Nasus got it. But there goes Toaster.
I don't know what you mean, because it does look like Scion is down. It does look like Shen was able to bite the bullet. Kennen is not going to be surviving. Neither will Ducky. This Nasus is very tanky at this time. Ducky, I'd be very surprised if he got through. Another clairvoyance going down, providing vision. Clint able to pick him up. This leaves Tarek running for his life as he's just coming back to the mid. And I don't even think any of... okay, no, we took down Blazing Toasters, but that was a 3-for-1 exchange.
Yeah.
Might be a 4-for-1 at this point, as Tarek overextended a little bit there. Not too sure if he can catch him past that tower, however.
No. They really needed pre-made there because of his passive, that those stones you see around him gives him a really nice buff to armor. So it's really hard to kill him with just physical DPS.
Well, this tower is definitely going to be seeing better days. Scion back in action. His shield is up, going to blow up on a whole bunch of creeps. Going to get stunned there by Morgana, and of course the anti-running after us routine of Nasus's giant black hole of death. I don't actually know the name of it, but I think a giant black hole of death covers it pretty well.
Shoot, I can't even think what it's called. Really good farming ability, and people that stand on it have their magic resist and armor reduced, which is another reason why people like that ability so much.
Alright, down south, it looks like Scion and Misfortune are going to be finding Blazing Toaster. Is he all by himself? No, he's going to jump up right over that cliff. Superhuman legs, as I see him just jump that height. But that
He's a ninja.
That will keep him alive for another day, as Scion and Fortune will start cleaning up this creep wave. So for items on my side of the river, we got Malady now set up with Merc Treads on that Misfortune. Scion here going for Boots of Mobility just for the running around factors, with a Sheen Blasting Wand and that Medjai's. 1 stack of Medjai's is all he has for himself. We do have that Kennen with a Sunfire Cape and a Chain Vest, so after all that penetration, going more for that tanky build, as I kind of mentioned earlier. And we have our own Aegis of the Legion on a Tarek with some more Chain Vest armor and Merc Treads. Merc Treads seem to be the name of the game today.
Yeah, most of the time Merc Treads are what you need to do, just because of all the CC in this game. Because you just really can't pass up the 40% CC reduction. And another reason is it's basically mandatory for that team, because you have Tarek's 2-second stun. You have True Knight's, all of his AoE, all of his abilities. If they hit you 3 times, it can stun you. And they've buffed him to where his ultimate, Slicing Maelstrom, it can put multiple marks on you, so you can get stunned twice by just his ultimate if you're in Uh-oh, team fight near the dragon.
I don't think I got the dragon because my experience didn't go up, but it does look like Ultimate's coming out. Black Hole of Death, and Nasus has been transformed.